And then finally, God loves the person who gives cheerfully. You give
Yes!
cheerfully. Give with joy. You know, it's interesting. One of the Greek words,
Well, you got to be glad when the guy next to you gets pulled over. Sorry for him, but I just could not afford a ticket right now. I'm listening to a thing about giving. I want to be more generous. I want to do a better job. I want to do a better job at spreading the gospel. And I want to tell people about Jesus in such a way that makes sense to them. That other guy, he said he couldn't see that Jesus was out there and he knew about him and he was working for his behalf. He said no. I should have said, well, what about me? How many guys are calling out to you across a parking lot saying, hey, I got a few bucks for you. How you doing? You think I just popped out of nowhere? Lately, I've been just handing out money and just not videotaping. Basically just saying, God bless you, brother. And one guy was crossing the street in front of me, and he looked like a pretty tough guy. And I looked down and I had that $6 in my ashtray. And he looked at me. I imagine most people avert their eyes. But I stuck my head out the window and went, hey! And he's like, what? I'm like, you need a few bucks? No, actually, I kind of tilted my head. I was like, you need a few bucks? It's like, yeah. So I just gave it to him. God bless you, brother. And there was another guy who was walking down the sidewalk right when I was picking up my rider. And he was looking at my rider and he was kind of snarling. And he was kind of stepping towards him. He didn't see me, but I had the window down. I said, hey! He's like, what? What? I was like, you need a few bucks? He's like, yeah. So I gave him. Both of them were $6 bundles. Actually, I gave one away when I had people in the car with me. So they saw it. And then they left me $6. Actually, they handed me $6. I think there was at least one or two more. I'm listening to this thing about generosity and how God said we should give and use our money for the benefit of others to build up our home in heaven. I don't know, lately I've just kind of been down on myself for not doing more and literally out driving and thinking, what am I doing? Starting a ministry. I can't keep driving like this. It's so brutal. Oh, driving in LA every day. Oh my gosh. Soul crushing at times. I've literally almost wept because I've got stuck in situations that were so brutal, and I was just stuck in traffic and hot day, terrible area, hardly making any money, just wondering about my life choices. And sometimes I look at my life and I question everything, like what I've done and how I'm doing this, why I'm in this situation. And always come back around giving thanks, literally being blown away. It's like saying some people are privileged. Well, aren't we all privileged in some way? Like, those are some nice shoes. you're wearing. That's privilege. I mean, we're all in this together. We're all suffering. And we're all subject to human psychology. It's like this. I heard this guy the other day saying, "Oh, this is all chaos out here." And I was agreeing with him. Well, it was me saying it, okay? And I always agree with myself because I make so many good points. But when I really started thinking about it, it's like, no, actually, it's all order. If it wasn't order,